You call their name, nothing. You wave your hand, still nothing. It's like they've disappeared into that screen. And honestly, it's not their fault. What's happening inside your child's brain right now is something that billion-dollar companies spend billions designing. And today, we're going to break it all down. Welcome to Kerry's Bookstore, where we help parents raise readers in a world that's trying hard to get in the way. I'm so glad you're here. If you ever felt like you're losing your child to a screen, this series is for you. Let's start at the beginning with your child's brain. Every time your child watches a video, plays a game, or even just scrolls through colorful images, their brain releases a chemical called dopamine. Dopamine is the brain's reward signal. It says, "This felt good, do it again." Now here's what most parents don't know. Screens aren't just releasing a little dopamine, they are releasing it in massive rapid bursts, far more than a book, toy, or even a conversation ever could. And the brain, especially a child's brain, which is still being built, starts to chase that feeling. That's not weakness, that's biology, that's science. The problem, when everything is extreme stimulation, normal things start to feel boring. Reading, playing outside, listening to a story, your child's brain has been trained to expect a dopamine flood, and a book feels like a trickle. That's why they resist it. This is not an accident. The apps and platforms your child uses are designed by teams of engineers and child psychologists, not to educate your child, but to maximize the time they spend on the platform. The longer they stay, the more money the platform makes. Do you see that? They use something called a variable reward loop. It's the same psychology behind slot machines. You never know what's coming next, so you keep going and going. One more video, one more level, one more episode. Your child is not addicted because they are weak. They are up against a machine that was built specifically to catch them. And the scary part, this works even faster on children under 5 because the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain that says, okay, that's enough, isn't fully developed until age 25. Your toddler literally does not have the brain hardware yet to self-regulate screen use. They need you to be that off switch. Here's the good news. When your child sits with a book, especially when you read it together, something completely different happens in the brain. Reading activates multiple brain regions simultaneously: language, processing, visual imagination, emotional empathy, and memory. A screen hands your child images. A book makes your child brain build the images. That is an exercise. That is a workout. And the more your child does it, the stronger those pathways become. Research from Cincinnati Children's Hospital found that children read to regularly before age 5 develop significantly more activity in the language and literacy areas of the brain, areas directly linked to reading success in school. Every story you read with your child is literally building the architecture of the mind. And unlike screen dopamine, which peaks fast and crashes fast, leaving kids irritable and craving more, the dopamine from a great story built steadily, lingers longer, and doesn't create that addictive withdrawal cycle. Your child can finish a book and feel satisfied, not desperate for the next hit. So, what do we do with all of this? Here are 3 things you can start today. No special equipment, no perfect routine required. Number 1, don't fight the screen with nothing. Replace it with something. If you take a screen away and hand your child nothing, their brain is going to scream for stimulation. Have a book ready. Have a story waiting. Make it an easy win. Number 2, read aloud. Even if they are not reading age, you can read to a newborn, and read to a crawling baby. The earlier you start building that neural pathway, the easier it becomes to compete with screens as they get older. Number 3, let them see you read. Kids imitate what they see. If your child sees you put down your phone and pick up a book, even for 5 minutes, you're teaching them more than any screen rule ever could. Your child is not broken. Their brain is doing exactly what it was designed to do: respond to stimulation. Our job as parents is to make the right kind of stimulation the most available kind. This starts with the books. This series is going to show you exactly how. Subscribe so you don't miss episode 2, where we cover the signs that screen time has gone too far and most parents are missing number 4. I'll see you there.